shall perish. We shall protect our earth from all our foes. Take the prize is meant for reward. When man was thine, with the punishment of feast. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, Fatherland, please give us hope and grace. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Stealing abroad will cover privilege. The waving storm, the big memories of peace shall not rescue of life of liberty.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
After this heavy rain, please let the sun rise.
Our lives are in danger, siblings and more that all day long we have been ruled by strangers. Sing Chukwaka, give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
There's nothing we can do without you. It's only you that will save my life.
Chukwaka Biafra, you are the one to give us Biafra. We pray.
Oh, God, save the lives. We are your children, save our lives. We are like sheep has gone astray. Restore our land and heal our hearts.
Save my life.
Save my life. Save my life.
Chukwaka,
Almighty Father. We are begging you, please.
We ain't been living here in the zoo. You up them and set us free. We are begging you.
See my people stay a crying. Chip up them and we get dying. Save our love, we beg you for love.
tears in my eyes every day. I get cry. I think as I'm asking for love,
Give me Biafra, oh, I die.
we need a clearer picture, a better future, a better future. The Lord.
Freedom is what we want, nothing more, nothing less. We are tired of the zoo and your wickedness. Save my life, Papa.
Give us Biafra.
We are begging you, please. We are begging you, please. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. Father, Lord, we lift up our hands to the air now. Chukwaka can take all the glory and praise. Send your son to give me life. Take your hands and keep me
Chukwaka, give us Biafra.
We are begging you, please.
Save my life. Chukwaka, give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
Alele bukom, iwe webukom, obia bawakom, ndio chichibeli.
I know you can feel our anguish, but don't let us perish in the hands of our enemies.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchi Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Mazi Uchi Ukafo Mefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of Mazen Nandi Ukukano, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man that stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo, and Abo is in Delta State. As always, I will begin this morning by appreciating Chukwukika Biama. He who is silent, but yet he has so much to say. In the we would not have been able to comprehend that in a time like this, where men and women are desperate and hell-bent to make sure we are exterminated, that God will send us a leader like we have today. And then our enemies can no longer talk. And then what are they going to say again? Of course, we are very proud of who we are. And of course, we are humbled before the Creator. He who ruled the universe through the water. He chooses who to bring together and who to destroy. But in the end, he alone is God. And so I humble myself before him this morning. And I said, Anyị na-ajage mao n'ihi na ịmara mma ịhụnanya ene na-age obiọma gị o juru anya anya dadio inwege mgbanwe ọ dị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alpha na Omega anyị niile na-asị na ndị mao. You see, without wasting much of our time, we shall go to our topic this morning, which is simply titled 5 Strategy of Bringing a People Down to Their Knees. 5 major strategy of bringing a people down to their knee. Each time Nigeria introduce one policy or the other, be rest assured that beneath the policy, beneath what you see on media is not what they have in mind. It's just to distract you. Britain is hell-bent to make sure that they bring Nigerians to their knee and maybe lower than that. And on daily basis, they are crippling Nigeria, and all of us do not know because they put game for us. They are playing music for us, we are dancing. Of course, this morning, we will take time and see how we will review the purpose of the new Nollywood movie that they went to act, or they are still acting in the name of remembering the people they murdered. But I cannot help myself anytime I want to think about these people to tell them that they are all idiots and very hopeless individuals. And their shame will know no bound. For they have murdered widows, their wife will be widow. They've made orphans, and their children will be orphans. They have killed the innocent, they will die for their guilt. I just cannot help it, but we must continue. Biafrans, wherever you are, we must understand that the British-Nigerian company has embarked on the game for all of us in Nigeria to be completely exterminated. It is called end game. It is unfortunate that in a time like this, nobody seems to understand. And so nobody is talking. But of course, like I said, we cannot be able to appreciate our leader enough. I understand that the purpose of our existence is not the embodiment of how many years we live. There is just a single purpose why we walk here on earth. We can only pray and ask the Creator to help us fulfill that very moment, that singular moment where he brought us on earth here, wherever it is. And I can tell you, if what Mazen Nandi Kano has been able to achieve is to put Biafra back to our mouth, is to reinstall our Father's name, I don't think I would ask for anything more than that as a person. But having said so, we continue to give him glory. Nobody understands the game they are playing. Since yesterday, we have been debating on what some idiots are doing in the guise of remembering those who they kill. Oh, the war is over. The war is not over. But we assure them whatever their plans are, we are 100 steps ahead of them. We allow them to display their stupidity. And this morning, we will start by reminding them that we know that is not the real game. The prophecy of Mbaka, the fake prophecy of Mbaka, have to be, they choose the same date. The same date for them to work on prophecy of Mbaka. They choose the same day to bring our genuine people to come and brainwash us. But beneath it, they are doing the same thing. The same yesterday, they did something. Maybe all of you will begin to hear it. But of course, let's follow them sequentially. To bring a people down to their knee, a nation like us down to their knee. They follow protocols. We have to look at 5 of them this morning as quickly as we can. For those from the west of the zoo called Nigeria, they do not understand that it is end game that Britain is playing inside this campaign called Nigeria. Those people in the west of Nigeria, the Oduduwa, the Yorubas, they call themselves, they are talking like people who are carrying water in their mouth and looking for spectators who will applaud them for saving themselves. I want you to watch Yoruba from their pastor to their politician. They talk like people carrying water in their mouth. In their heart, when they are talking, they are looking for who will applaud them, that they are international, if they are intellectual. But death is on their doorstep, because Britain will stop at nowhere to make sure with France and other colonial terrorists to bring Africans down to their knee. But I will not expatiate. So when you see Yoruba, all of them are talking. It looks as if, what are we even talking here? We must be one Nigeria. We shall remain one Nigeria. Let us try and be one Nigeria. Is it by force? But when, for those of the people who are in the north, they are just confused. They are just thinking that they have to fight a little bit harder, and then they can kill the Igbo, and then all will be well. Those from the north are a little bit confused. They don't know it is end game for Britain. Britain is using all of them. They couldn't use Ojukwu. They couldn't use any of our father. That is our crime. That is the problem. And the northerners for a while think they are born to rule. Somewhere along the line, let's hit the Igbo. Let's hit them. Let's do Operation Show of Muzzle. Where has it led you to? Where has it led all of you to? But you still believe that you push a little harder and then we will be no more. All of you are hallucinating. But for the British company, for the British terrorist state, the game in Nigeria is an end game. They are working very hard, but we are monitoring them. We are doing a proper follow-up for your information. For those in the north, like I said, they think, oh, let's push them forward. For some of the people in the east, they say to themselves, let us look for how to benefit a little bit. All will be well. Some people from the east, in this end game, British end game called Nigeria, some people from Biafra land, they're saying, oh boy, let's take our national cake. Oh, let's see what we can do. All will be well. All will not be well. As far as Nigeria is concerned, all will not be well. Don't let anybody deceive you. But the British has just one agenda, the end game. And as much as we must understand, they are hell-bent to bring us down to our knee. These are the procedures they follow. To bring the people down to their knee as they are working to do to us, the people of Biafra. Number one thing they do is that they divide the victim and unite their enemy. Number one strategy is that we are the victim of the British terrorist policy. They divide us among ourselves. And when they finish dividing us among ourselves, they unite our enemy. Why can't you, as a Biafran, look at the relationship between the Yoruba and Hausa, the northern and the west, and see that these people relationship is only to conspire to kill us? As a child in this very moment, I understand that one thing that normally before now bring Nigeria together is football. The only relationship one Nigeria is when there is another backyard, one Yoruba and Hausa Fulani are going to discuss to kill Igbo man. And so whatever Yoruba is doing, they are trying to monitor how to use us. And when Hausa is extending hand of fellowship to Yoruba, the only game plan they have is, as we are fighting, remember the enemy. We cannot be fighting. And then after how many years, some people think they are fighting because they are fighting to settle their percentage. They don't care for you. We can go ahead talking about Oshun Okon Abi Okon Oshun. security outfit. We can talk, say it from now till tomorrow. Who did OPC kill? OPC have problem with Hausa. They killed Igbo. Boko Haram say they are fighting for Islamic State. But if America calls Muhammad, they kill Igbo. Who is deceiving who here? And then you are a Biafran, one in your mind, you think you are a governor, you think you are a senator, you are a politician, you think you are anybody. We will not stop telling you the truth. We know everything you know. All of you would have had respect. You have soiled your hand. May the Lord be with you. They divide the people and unite the enemy. You have one united Nigeria more than ever because Yoruba and Hausa, Fulani want to take over our life. They need the oil well. But they are not bringing the gold, the silver, the diamond, and other precious stone in their land to the table. But why they unite them, they divide us. Today, I weep every day to know that as an Abo man, I'm not an Igbo man. It is a disgrace to me. But I'm happy and I appreciate the IPOB for waking me up. I know better now. Today, as you're speaking, many of our people are sick because when your village name is Onichubo, when your village name is Obiakpo, and yet you are not Igbo man. This is how bad they did to us. I listened to Nyekongwenu. I said it and I repeat it again. It broke my heart to see that Yoruba touch on Nyekongwenu. It breaks my heart. And in the chain in Biafra land, this is the time you have to do your job. That dowry must be returned to those people. That woman cannot go to them. I said something, but maybe some people understand it. But we shall look into that. Anybody that collect that 5,000 must be returned to them. Because before now, they say you can't marry Igbo woman. Igbo woman used to sell their daughter. But I was surprised. It's only 5,000 they used to marry on Wenu. But let me tell you, I'm very proud of her. If she has no, he would have deleted that Yoruba from saying she would have deleted it. But I'm proud because she still answered the father name. And I'm happy that the mother and the father, they are all Igbo. Only 5,000 naira. This is what they do. Maybe her own is expensive, self. But I won't digress there this morning. But everything Nigeria are doing, they will fail woefully. They came out, they have agenda, a very grievous agenda. They have carried out the two of them yesterday. Meanwhile, they preoccupy our mind, but they lose on that side. So they unite the enemy and they divide the victim. British government, they unite Yoruba and Hausa, calling them every day. Yoruba, remember your 10% too. You must not support Igbo presidency. You can be deceiving them. After how many lifetimes do they have? All these people, they are old now. The children, you must impoverish them. They will now call Hausa. Hausa, you know what to do. Kwachiko, fool and idiot. They will be doing Kachiko. Kachiko for we, right? Don't worry. You shall Kwachiko when you reach. And then some of our people think, you know, let's just go. What to do? You're eating our misery. But everything they did, they disgrace themselves. If they know Onyekongwenu will speak the way she speaks, they will not have brought her there. But you can't not quench the spirit of Biafra, except you don't have true blood in you. But of course, the journey has just begun. It's important that we understand and align what we are doing. If you do bad, we tell you, you do bad. Our leaders say, when some people come out and gossiping, I'm waiting for somebody, all those who are yapping, to come and say, see what I did. If I know what you do, we will say it. This is the word of our leader. We are whiter than white. But everything Nigerians are doing, as they are listening to me this morning, they are killing themselves. But I wish they will understand.
It's a great privilege to be here with you today to talk about a subject matter that is very close to our hearts, that's very personal to many of us, very sensitive matter, very painful matter indeed. And yes, some of us have lived with some bitterness, and we make no apologies about that. We were a people in war, led into war, not by our own wishes or design, but in self-defense. No apologies, Nigeria. No apologies to the world. But here we are. I'm sorry, I'm going to stand up, if you don't mind. My name is Onyibe Onwenu, and it's not the Onyibe Onwenu that you think you know, that you read about in the papers, but the Onyibe Onwenu that was born and raised in Port Harcourt. That's correct. And the person who made that statement knows. When he says DK Onwenu, he's telling you where this person came from. My father was the first Arrondissement man in the Federal House, and he was representing a Port Harcourt constituency. He was the principal of Enitonia High School. He was a brilliant man, but he died too early. Thank you. That's my background. I'm also from Abia State. Since I am Adamazi, I'm Mwaharo. I'm from Imo State, Arrondissement, and I'm from Anambra, where my mother comes from. I can go there and live. I can do anything I want in Anambra. Nobody can say anything to me. I'm also from Lagos State. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I'm from Lagos State. I married a Yoruba man. I have 2 Yoruba children. They only paid 5,000 naira as bride price. So we have the right to demand more money anytime.
Ndichi, did you people hear? Ndichi, did you people hear? We must return that 5,000 naira.
5 minutes going. Yes, 50 years after I fought the war. As a young girl, 14, 15, 16, 17, I was in that war. And I lost many relatives. I worked in hospitals. I carried babies who died in my arms. I treated old people who took days to die. People were dying out of hunger. Even our soldiers were dying out of hunger at a particular point. But thank God, we survived. You see, when my father died at 40, he was a politician and also a principal, but he didn't have much money. In those days, you had to keep your day job, even if you were a member of the House of Representatives. Yes, my mother, an Anambra woman, was a trader. Put your hands together for Anambra women. She was richer than my dad, so my dad would borrow money from her to buy the land, and he never paid back. You know how it is. And my mother dares not raise the subject again. At the end of the war, I could not go back to Port Harcourt. My home was abandoned property. Those of you who come from Port Harcourt know the story. A home that a widow, my father had just laid the foundation when he died in a motor car accident, on duty. A building that a widow, and living just adjacent to us, the Eco-Pools on Hospital Road, we could see you, we could relate. In fact, I thought we were related because every family in Port Harcourt was together. You didn't care where they came from or who they were. Once you're from Port Harcourt, every parent had the right to reprimand another child that you saw misbehaving. It was a beautiful town, but we couldn't get back to it. So for me, the Civil War never ended. At the end of that war, my father, oh no, it never ended. It's still going on. I had no family house. My poor mother went back to claim the property. She was beaten into a coma by people whom she had helped all her life and sent to school because she's an Igbo woman, and now Port Harcourt.
Let me say something there. So if you want to get mad, you get mad because you are idiot. Nigerians use Ikwere people to take abandoned property. It was a chairman that championed the abandoned property. At the end of the war, Nigeria gave gun to Kalabari and Okereka to begin to kill Ikwere and took over the whole abandoned property. Today, this is what I mean, that they unite the enemies and they divide the victim. But I will not go into detail of this very speech. It's going to serve a long purpose. But there is a reason why I'm playing it this morning. Because the Nigerian state thought they are going to distract us while they carry out the main evil. We will come to that.
Belonged to another group of people. They forgot the sacrifices that the Igbos made. It's still going on. No apology has ever been made about that. The road that is now referred to Harold Wilson Drive used to be DK Onwenu Road because of the sacrifice that people like the Onwenus, the Eco-Pools, you know them, the sacrifices they made in building up Port Harcourt. Here I am, So I traveled outside, thanks to my sister who was at Harvard at the time, who organized for the rest of us to come and go to school. But we all came back to do what? To develop Nigeria. I have tried with the little...
Sorry. They built everywhere. But today, Yoruba is saying, Igbo, leave my place. Igbo, leave my place. All of you would have been in Kana today. Our desert will take over your people's land. It's 1 year we give to all of you. When you say Hausa, say, leave our Abuja, leave our Abuja. Idiot Yoruba will be saying, hey, leave our Lagos, leave our... I've told you people, go and refund that 5,000 naira to those idiots. I don't owe any of you apology.
Talent that God has given me, to use it for the betterment of my society and my country. But can I tell you something? That if I were a Yoruba or Hausa woman, I would probably have had more patronage, I would have had more help and more support than I have got by my self-help effort to raise this country up. But I'm not asking anybody for anything. I put myself through school. My widowed mother did her best, but I was working 2 jobs in America to put myself through school. I didn't want to take Nigerian scholarship because they were giving it to everybody, those who deserved it and those who didn't. And many of them were not even in school. I put myself through school. Wellesley College and the New School for Social Research. I have no apologies to make to anybody. I am angry. I am angry at Nigeria. I'm angry at this government which seems to be letting us down. I am angry at us as a people. I am angry at my people in Onyibe. Because if they have refused you, why are you refusing yourself? Stop complaining and do it for yourself. We've always been able to do that. How did we build Imo Airport? Nobody built it. We spent how many years raising money? I know it was my equipment that was traveling all over the country for concerts. I did 3 concerts to build Imo Airport. That's who we have been. And I remember in those days, Purana, Imo State Union, Purana, Zepsiobi, Diko Wanafa, Oputa, Iko, you name them, Abakorana, that's it. No dispute. Everybody follows the line and gets done what needs to be done. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are wonderful people. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are resilient. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are people with integrity, with conscience, with a feeling of humanity that they can reach out wherever they are and contribute something to that society and not care that they're not even from there. That's who we are. Do not categorize us as people who are uncouth. We don't know, we don't have unity amongst ourselves. You're kidding yourself. We love ourselves. But we also love our neighbors. You see, to love your neighbor, you have got to love yourself. That's what the good book says. Love your neighbor as yourself. So how are you going to love your neighbor if you don't know anything about self-love? I am a proud Igbo woman. And if there's anything you know about me as I walk into a place, know that there's nothing you can do to me in this country to bow my head. I will not do it. I am my father's daughter. I am my mother's daughter. As an Igbo person, I stand before you committed to the project called Nigeria. But at the same time, you talk about never again. With what is happening now, never again? I don't know. But I will soon take my seat. Let me say to the rest of Nigeria, you insult us, and sometimes we do the insulting as well, and that's terrible. We've come to a stage where we have to be insulting each other so badly. But go ahead. We will not succumb. We will not bow. We are children of God. We are here for a purpose. God has put us on this good earth for that purpose. You cannot drive us to the sea. You cannot tell us to shut up and take the pain that you are inflicting on us, abuse us on top of it. Listen, if you don't want us, then let us go. Thank you.
But they put up this game to distract us from the main thing. Like I said, they have 5 strategies to bring the people down to their knee. I just said 1. Let us go to the number 2 among the strategy. They destroy their vocal points of authority. To bring the people down to their knee, you destroy their vocal point of authority. Who speak for us? Without Mazen and the Kano, who is speaking for us? Because they have destroyed everywhere. The moment they dangle some changes in your hand, and then you before your face, you start saying nonsense. With that, they destroyed our vocal point of authority. Before, when Biafra man talk, they talk like this woman. We will not apologize. But today now, when we are talking, we are licking our tongue. To make sure we are, you can imagine Father Mbaka all the way in Enugu, Igbo land, interpreting Hausa. Ndi Enugu no person the Hausa. That is how some of our people have become. They destroy their vocal point. If Mbaka will come to Enugu, where you have Enugu indigene in their own community, preaching in English and interpreting in Hausa, that means in the Enugu, Mbaka have sold you people out. I'm coming for him. Who speak for us? One idiot will come out, he say, I'm Niger Delta Oga, I am Niger Delta Oga, we will blow pipeline. They dangle money before them, they shut up. Another idiot will come from Igbo land. Yes, I am Igbo Oga, I am Ohanes in the Atoro. They dangle money, they shut up. You think we are stupid? Who is speaking for us? But we are here for a purpose like Onyeka Onwenu. And that is why our leader, God brought our leader. We know how much that they dangle before him. But we are not for sale. We will not apologize. Number 3. The next thing to do to bring the people down to their knee is that they will infiltrate their economy. They will infiltrate your economy. Today they control the oil well, they control the gas, the palm oil, everything God has blessed us in Nigeria. British government, Nigeria, Yoruba controls it. As we are talking today, they are working very hard to burn Igbo shop, burn Igbo shop, kill Igbo man, collect the tax from Igbo man. Whether Igbo man gets work or no get work, as far as he gets a bank, collect 75%. The 10 pounds, 20 pounds is not enough. Penetrating into our business. They will seize your container of rice, seize all your container of goods. Now give it to their brother. Their brother will be pushing it around. Let me tell you what they do. Igbo man will put wheelbarrow and be selling rice. The same rice, Hausa Fulani man will put wheelbarrow and be selling the same rice. You ask the Igbo man, how much is this rice? Igbo man will say, it's 20 naira a cup. You now ask Hausa man, how much? Hausa will say, bring 15 naira. And you will say, you know, see our Igbo brother, in they sell and high. See Hausa now, they sell and 15 naira. Why Hausa will not sell it 15 naira? Whereas it is the Igbo man container they seize, that Hausa share, Fulani share the rice among themselves. They penetrate our economy. All your container disease, all the goods you brought, they have shared it to all those Bambiala everywhere, all those Alamajiri. That is what they are selling. Number 4 thing they do is that they hijack the government of the day. That is what they've been doing. But a lot of people will not understand. It is no longer news as we speak today that the chief of the army staff is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is a Fulani. The police IG is a Northerner, is a Fulani, is a Muslim. The Minister of Defense is a Northerner, is a Fulani, is a Muslim. The Minister of Internal Affairs is a Northerner, is a Fulani, is a Muslim. The National Security Advisor is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is a Fulani, Hausa Fulani. The DG, Department of State Security, DSS, is a Northerner, is a Fulani, is Hausa, is Muslim. The Chief of Staff is a Northerner, is Hausa Fulani, is a Muslim. The ADC to the President is a Northerner, is a Fulani, is a Hausa. The CSO to the President is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is Hausa Fulani. The protocol to the President is a national, is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is a Fulani. Private Secretary to the President is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is a Fulani Hausa. The DG Custom of Nigeria is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is Hausa Fulani. The DG EFCC is a Northerner, is Hausa Fulani, is a Muslim. The DG Nigerian Prison is a Northerner, is Hausa Fulani, is a Muslim. The DG of Immigration is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is Hausa Fulani. The Minister of Petroleum is a Northerner, is a Muslim, is Hausa Fulani. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory is a Northerner, is Hausa Fulani, is a Muslim. Are we going to talk about the head of the National Assembly, the Senate President? They are all Northerners, Muslim and Hausa Fulani. Are we going to talk about head of Judicial, Justice Tanko, who fly aeroplane? He's a Northerner, he's a Muslim, Hausa Fulani. Head of Federal Court of Appeal, he's a Northerner, he's Hausa Fulani. So where are you going to? They have hijacked the government. They don't want you to see it, so they distract you a little bit. They say, okay, let us throw comfort there. Let us remember the end of the war. Who told you it has ended? Who told you he has ended? Because the government of the day have been hijacked. Mbaka come prophesying because they have paid him. Now, where will where will this governor, I don't even know his name, the governor of Imo State, where will he make appeal to? For your information, APE is just one of the Sharia states introduced in Nigeria already. But we shall see how it ends. That is what we want you to know. That same yesterday, while they were busy telling you, we are remembering the end of the war, idiots, never again we never again on our feet. They have concluded plan. Now we are dragging in between two things. Do you know how can they remove this man and put this one? Sharia has prevailed. And then on the other hand, we are looking at, no, the war is still going on. Of course we know. But let me tell you what they did yesterday. Just yesterday, most of us do not know. Maybe that will lead us to the fifth thing they do. The fifth thing they do to cripple the people down is that they will hijack the defense system. They hijacked the defense system. Now, let me tell you what happened yesterday. Yesterday, they retired 57 military personnel compulsory. Nigeria, led by Buhari Jubri, British government instructed them yesterday to retire compulsorily 57 of the military personnel. Out of these 57, 29 of them are Igbo. 29 out of the 57 are Igbo. Now let's go after them. Number one of them now is Major General T.C. Ude. He's from Southeast. Major General L.C. Ilo is from Southeast. Major General Ini Ijoma from Southeast. Major General O. Ejimie is from Southeast. Major General Pat Akem is from Southeast. Major General E.D. at Etewe is from South-South. Major General Latam Wiwa, younger brother of Kensaru Wiwa, the human rights or weather activist, is among the list. Now, Kensaru Wiwa was killed. They were not satisfied killing him. Nigerians said they should bury him and pour acid in his body for him to finally decompose. After they buried Kensaru Wiwa, they seized his grave. His father, his mother, his children, his family member, including this his idiot brother, who is a general in the Nigerian army. They don't know where Saru Wiwa's grave is. But let me tell you what they do. What they do is they pick some people from among us. Today now, you tell Ogoni, wake up, wake up. Even though Ogoni want to wake up, Kensaru Wiwa brother is the mouthpiece. They will tell Kensaru Wiwa brother, you see what is there, go and talk to your people. Are we not treating you well? That one will come. Magnus Sabi, all of them will help them. They have retired in compulsorily because they fear Ogoni will rise, everybody will rise. They want to cripple all of you, hijack the military of the day. But anything they like, let them do. Anything they like, let them do. Kensaru Wiwa brother is among the list. They removed all of them yesterday. Let us continue. Number 9, Colonel Jubani Adigba, ADC to former President Goodluck Jonathan from South-South. Of course, if I don't pronounce the name well, just take it like that. Number 10, General Jen G.O. Agachi, Southeast. Brigadier General Ukonkwo, Southeast. Brigadier General Ugidi, South-South. Brigadier General Koko, Asian, South-South. Brigadier General P.E. Ikpenyong, South-South. Brigadier General Bright Fobi Numama, South. Brigadier General M. Onoye Vita, South. Brigadier General IMD Lawson, South. Brigadier General Bashir Momo, South. Colonel CK Ukaha, Southeast. Colonel Oyo Nwankwo, Southeast. Colonel Nicholas Achinze. I don't know how Dasuki entered his name. Okay, Dasuki ADC, South. Colonel Tony F. Manima, younger brother of the former Chief of Army Staff, South. Lieutenant Colonel GC Iyekwe, South. Lieutenant Colonel C. Anochuku, Southeast. Lieutenant Colonel C.O. Amadi, Southeast. Lieutenant Colonel Ademoha, South. Lieutenant Colonel O.C. Egemodie, South. Brigadier General A.H. Sadid, South man. These are the ones who have been conquered, turned to Muslim. And when we are talking, some people don't understand. They still remove him because maybe he cannot be trusted. And then we look at he is the former ADC to late President Musa Yar'Adua. For him to be ADC to Musa Yar'Adua, he must have converted to Islam. What they will soon start doing? They hijack the defense system. Why they did this thing yesterday? They were busy deceiving us. Oh, we are remembering the people they are killed when they are preparing to kill more. And having done that, in the Yoruba, out of the 57, they remove only 6 Yoruba and go and watch these 6 Yoruba. Maybe they are the good ones. Maybe they are Yoruba Christians. Maybe they are the Yoruba that hate the evil they are doing to our people. Because certainly all Yoruba are not bad. But as far as Nigerians remain together, all Yoruba, including my best friend, all of you are idiots. Except you come out and you be campaigning against Nigeria till Nigeria stop. Because British government will kill all of us. It's turn by turn. As far as you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are one Nigeria, all of you are idiots. God will punish all of you. Even my father or my mother or my relative canvassing for one Nigeria, God will punish all of you. All of you are idiots. Onyeka told you. Look at us, we are insulting ourselves. And yet you are not ashamed. Yes, we got to keep our one Nigeria. We must remain living in one Nigeria. You're not ashamed. They removed Sisi Yoruba. Yes, they don't want you to know. Fulani, controlled by British government, have disarmed the nation already. And they think they are deceiving us. They want us to talk about nonsense here. The Sisi Yoruba, their name goes by Lieutenant Colonel T.E. Aregbe, Southwest. Lieutenant Colonel Oladuntoye, Southwest. Colonel F.D. Kayode, Southwest. Brigadier General Oye Fosobi, Southwest. Brigadier General A.I. Onibasa, Southwest. Major General Mobolaji Kulioso, Southwest. Only these 6. Maybe they are good men against the Nigerian project. Maybe they are deserted already. Compulsory sacking. And then we go to the middle belt. They remove 4. Lieutenant Colonel Baba Ochiwakpa, MB. Lieutenant Colonel DB Danzang, they've removed him. Major General SD Aliyu, removed. Colonel Audu, removed. 4 of them from middle belt. Awosa, removed 8. And these 8 must be from Southern Kaduna, from minority Awosa, whose community are fighting against Nigeria because of the atrocity. Because the earlier Awosa wake up, the better for them. And then you have Major General M.Y. Ibrahim, Lieutenant Colonel A.S. Muhammad Bid, Brigadier General M.G. Ali, Brigadier General L.N. Bello, Brigadier General D. Abdul Salam, Colonel D. Aro Hassan, Colonel M.A. Suleiman, Lieutenant Colonel A. Muhammad. When all these are successfully done, they will strive very hard. They will strike. And if we do nothing, make no mistake about it, we will not survive it. But they lie. Because everything they are doing, we are fully much aware of it. Don't let them deceive you. Don't let them put up any program. They did this thing yesterday. Go and verify these names. They have crippled everybody. In their mind, Britain say, okay, be ready. IPOB want to push. Be ready. We are going to push. All these things you are doing, we are aware of it. Our duty is to improvise. Believe me, every mistake our father made, they have become our strength. Their weakness, we are learning from them. Nigeria will not survive this. Break Nigeria now. Break Nigeria now. No idiot should come and let us feel good. We don't want to feel good. We want Nigeria ended. Is this too difficult for our people to understand? While we are seeing another thing, they are busy doing another thing. Of course, Africa will not be free until Biafra is restored. I'll be back in a minute.
Reading from Biafra's Got Talents.
Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, no. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, yo. They are playing on your intelligence, life full of pretense. They are playing on your intelligence. They are playing on your intelligence. Their life full of pretense. Everything is diligent. Oh, so every black man stand up for your right. Wherever you are, stand up, Africa. So every black man stand. So every black man for your right. Freedom for Africa. Africa, freedom for Africa. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here.
And of course, Biafrans must stand put. Biafrans, anywhere you are all over the world, you must get ready. These people, yes, they have their plan, of course, we know. Yes, they are executing it, yes, we know. They are ready for us, yes, we know. But what do? We keep them quiet, right? If you are a Biafran, you are here to join IPOB. Some people feel it's not compulsory. It's a must. All of you must join. Remember, you join willingly or you'll be compelled to join. Because a day will come, you will wish you have responded to this clarion call. You are here to join IPOB. Send us your name, your full number, and your location. Send your name, your full number, and your location to this, our WhatsApp line. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. And that WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Biafrans, wake up and don't let them fool you. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
morning, sir.
Good morning from you. Go ahead, please, your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, Biko, if you send my name and my number on 7th of this January, I send it. Well, yesterday, I did send another test. Morning, around 6 o'clock in the morning. After 6. So, because my name and my number are the test yesterday morning. And the 7th of January this month.
Don't worry. The most important thing is until they respond to you, don't stop sending it. Until they call you. You wait 2-3 days, nobody call you. Resend it. I am here. I will be forwarding it. Until they attend to you. It is your duty to come. And it is our duty to respond to you. Don't stop sending because you have sent one. Continue sending it. Coordinator will surely respond to you. Because our people are waking up, of course. Thank you very much.
I've tried, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Good morning, Mazi.
Good morning from here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning, Mazi. George Onyibe. Good morning, Biafran. Good afternoon, Biafran, all over the world. Good evening, depended by the zone you are. I wanted to comment today for the atrocity which are going on in Imo State. And the atrocity is this. Some of Biafra will understand this, what is going on. What's going on in Imo State today is because Ameke Ihediora are giving privilege for Biafran to agitate, that nobody will kill them. And now they went back in their meeting in Astrok or wherever the Fulani Cabal and Mbaka used to meet to do the meeting. After they do the meeting, they have already underlined what they will do. Now Mbaka came back for his own, where he defeated. He was confusing our people in the name of Jesus, in the name of the worship. And he was telling them that he saw the vision that Imo State are doing this or are going this, APC, which is in 4th position, not 2nd, not 3rd, are the one taking over the seat in Imo State. And now somebody will come on social media and say he's a real man of God. Now I know he's a real man of God. I call all of them bastard because I hopefully know that Hope was one of the Fulani stupid human being they are brought in to kill Biafran people. But I believe that Imo State, those who understand the meaning of Imo State cannot allow such thing to happen. And I truly want everybody to be careful what will going to happen for Imo State. And they stand for the challenges of those trips they are sending to Imo State to stand them and stop them not killing Biafra anymore. Because all of them are stupid and bastard people. They are brought into Imo State. I listened to the speech of Hope I think in Abuja, where his trip is. He was telling them, yeah, now I'm coming for Imo State to do this. He's killing it coming for Imo State. The time of Okorocha will be better than this one he came into Imo State.
But we are waiting for him.
Because all of them are stupid and bombastic nonsense. And I'm warning all the Biafrans all over the world, look for nearest IPOP family to join IPOP and make Biafra great. Thank you.
We must continue. Caller on the line. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. But we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, Onyibe. Good morning.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, my brother. Onyibe. My name is Mazu Almoka, calling from Nasarawa, my brother. My brother, yesterday I want to call you, man. Thank God for your life, because our line is very, very busy yesterday throughout. I thank God for our life. I thank God for your life. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu and for my brother and you yourself, my brother. God bless you. God will bless you for blessing yesterday from 7 o'clock to almost 12 o'clock yesterday, my brother. God will bless you. God will bless you to make you this, to stay there to preach this word of God, because I see you as you is really man of God. Because forget about this Mbaka and the rest, my brother. Yesterday, without you, my brother, without you not come out yesterday, my brother, I'm very, very sick yesterday, my brother. The minute I hear this issue of removing this, our brother, for Imo State, my brother, see these Hausa people, how they debate for this zoo country, my brother. See how they debate, like say they get something or they win president, my brother. My God will punish this Mbaka. Chuko Kika Biama go deal with this Mbaka, because immediately I hear that I say yes, this is a flav, this Hausa people, they go say yes. Now this man make a body come to power. This man know to bring somebody like this 419. I know that from Enugu State. Issues of prophets. As our leader bring us together, nothing like Enugu, nothing like all of us one family. My thank God today, because Nnamdi Kanu don't make all of us come together. Nnamdi Kanu don't born many children for this country. But they wait the order of our leader. And they wait, because yesterday make me happy. He made him. He got more than yesterday. My brother. We start to go and assume my brother. I'm not maybe can have no yesterday. Me make the beginning. Mero ngom that yesterday na ban yesterday. Ye na go no na our brothers. Onye obuna puta. Ma okata see our brothers Imo State. Make you know, I try to this George, this 419 man, because he can mistake my brother because of Guinea. I need to puta. I need to puta. We go sing down Obus Square and Biafra before Kahama, like this our sister could yesterday. Now Obus Square, Oyeki were Amara, the hour. My brother, and the wo, the Chiko Kika Biama, give us, make this our network, make this network more or do on. Can we again? Can we can because Biafra begin ogu imuro wine ka awo. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you, bless our leader, bless Uchemofo. And in the church today, can we our leader Megini Nyanyi Bogu on a Nyanyi, can we again Muro wine or him my brother. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Of course, our leader will be on air by 7 p.m. Biafran time. Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Why did they not? Why Mbaka did not prophesy?
It's not prophesying for Fulani headsmen.
There is no any man of God again can prophesy that man that is not rock. He's not prophesying that man in Nazareth. Did you see any man of God in Nigeria that prophesied that against that man that is Nazareth? They said this is the head of her. The one that God has said because of it did not kill IPOG. That's why they just remove him. But it's only God that used to fight in a fight. Shame will be unto them. Another one I want to say, my brother, some of our brothers and our sisters, they have already been analyzing themselves. Do you know, last year, they do Igbo Day. Do you know that the Beta people, they recognize themselves that they are Igbo and they are Biafra. They go and join when Igbo people are doing their Igbo Day. You will see canopy everywhere, state by state by state. This is they recognize that all these things that our leader is saying, they have no other saying Niger, and Kaka. They recognize themselves, they find their brothers. They join them. This will happen last year. Everybody was amazed. As they recognize themselves, they are Igbo, they are Biafrans. Don't you see that one? It's not happened last year. Everybody is happy. So I think that what our leader is saying is the truth. The name that I will call our leader is Obi-Wan. That's the name of our leader is Obi-Wan. Because he don't want us to work. He's seeking us wherever we are. So, short, I'm looking for that. And I say that they will start developing all these men of God. And every one of God that may rise up and say that evil is evil, they will just kidnap him. So that they will rise up. For them to not be eating this money, telling people to seed of faith, buying private jets, expensive schools. All these men of God, I didn't say anything good from them. Look at these Muslim people, their hospital is very cheap. Cheap. All the Christians, we used to look there and go take medicine because of their medicine. Their medicine is very cheap. All these Christian hospital is very costly. You cannot go there. I'm telling you the truth. So, is what I want to say. God bless all Biafra all over the world. Hear your heart. If God will fight for you later. Church has many that betray people. Church has this thing, and I'm congratulating our sister, or something like that. That God will bless her. The spirit of Biafra is working on her. God bless all Biafra all over the world. God bless our leader, Mazin Namika. God bless Uchemofo. God bless Onyibe. That preaching that there are people to know that they are from Biafra land. What I get when I saw for me and me here now. No, you know that here now. You see me when Niger. Or sister, eh? Outside, I use the bread, no. But I thank God for those people that recognize themselves that they are Biafra. God bless you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must understand in their heart they are planning, but you must be at alert. You must be at alert. Because in the end, there is no hiding place for them. They would all of a sudden. I thought there was no war. I thought they said, don't mention Biafra again. What is happening today? Philip Effiong told you people, if you do the same thing to us, to the children, to our children, they will rise. And here we are. And you think you can stop us. No. Britain should plan to kill another 10 million Biafrans. Arewa Duduwa, prepare your drum of blood, for we give it to you. You want blood, you will have blood. But to be in this one Nigeria with you, you don't know. We are talking to our people in the military. They are coming for all of you. Those who have defended you, they have removed them. Of you, they are coming for you.
Good morning, Onyibe.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
This is Mrs. Ume calling you from Anambra State, Onitsha to be precise, known as Ekume. Onyibe, I want to ask any people something. Did this Mbaka in Enugu State that called himself a prophet? So Mbaka know all this why that killing of all those priests in Enugu State. Mbaka have never one day come out and prophesy for those people before their death. Mbaka we keep quiet. They will massacre priests in Enugu State, kill them. Mbaka will not prophesy. Now, when it's time for any politics in this zoo called Nigeria, Mbaka will come out to prophesy nonsense. I pity those that are patronizing him in that his so-called church. May God Almighty bless you, Ms. Mazi Uchemofo, and all the principal officers working assiduously to restore our country, Nigeria, to restore our country, Biafra. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Of course, like I said before, our leader will be on air this evening, 7 p.m. Biafran time. Don't go anywhere because he had to cure us. We need to be cured from the disease of one Nigeria. Our people must wake up. I want you to look at Nigerian people. When they are telling you about the one Nigeria, I want you to observe them. Call on the line, your name and where you calling from.
No, Master. Yeah, my name now Adinaka. They come from Iguacha, Obibo. I've been trying to call you since thank God I don't get you. Listen, I got to talk. I've been volunteer 2014. I did all general that's really involved. Please, people they play cards, they come together, move join and fight it our struggle. Because now only one day, now man got to die. I just the road now they go walk. Everywhere you come to Takot, everywhere don't spot you. No road. Now train now they enter walk. Train one way would enter no good. Now manage so. We waiting for the zoo where they fight. I know what they see for Takot. This no days. You know that show our brother. Let them come out. Prepare. They had this man. Everything on the rest. Neighbors are go for more. I even thank God most of our brothers they prefer these days now. You chop up pussy, chop up ball, chop up half. All the whole super they shop. They give us the vitamin K because I don't say everybody gets vitamin K, but I own a vitamin K. Now they do for our body. So that's the may God bless you. The Chico Camera bless you. For the work we do.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you,
must continue. Our people must remain focused. Our people must be observant. Our people must understand that Nigeria are tired. But the journey has just begun. Our people should reason and consider what are they doing? What are they doing? What is their plan? Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
All over the world, depending on your time zone. My name is Mazi Emmanuel Ubunna. I hail from Onuboko in Ndiago Akbugo. And Ndiago Akbugo is in Uvuawa. And Uvuawa is in Kano West of Enugu province of Biafra land. Please, Mazi, permit me to use this medium to announce to our people of our tomorrow meeting that is coming up on 16th of January 2020. Please, if you know you are the member of African Representative Forum, please remember tomorrow is our meeting. Please, I would like every one of us to come to our meeting to deliberate out how to move Africa forward. That is all I have to say. God bless United States of Biafra. God bless Martin Namdekan. God bless our deputy leader, Martin Chomofo. Remain strong and resolute, Martin George Onyibe, our strong and fearless African rep.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Every Biafran and African country, this is the time to answer your father name. All of us have seen that those who are the little ones in the Nigerian army, they are reducing them. They are killing the junior officer with Boko Haram, and then they are removing the ones that maybe they think they are threat. But all these things will lead to nothing. If you like, remember Biafran War. If you like, remember Operation Python Dance. If you like, remember Operation Invade Mazen and the Kanoha. Remember anything you want to remember. Our demands remain simple. Asking for referendum is just trying to be fair. Because there are some people who are Biafrans, but they are not Biafran. We will give them the privilege to take a stand. But outside that, we don't want restructure. Abudi Accord was restructure. It was torn down. 10 million people died for that restructure. Moreover, the modern day restructure, nobody died for it. People have died because of Biafra. Nobody died for restructure. Biafrans must wake up. Biafrans must remain focused. Biafrans must understand that all they are doing is just trying to cripple our people. Nothing more, nothing less. But any angle they enter, they will get the message clear. How do you feel as a Yoruba man? How do you feel as a Hausa Fulani man? How do you feel with all these things you are doing? You're still coming out and say, yes, we must become one Nigeria. This is our one Nigeria. We will remain one Nigeria because we are better in one Nigeria. Let us be working. What do you think? But while you come out and deceive people, Britain steal oil from Biafra land. And the very community these resources are coming from, they are all poor. They don't have good road. They don't have electricity. They don't have drinking water. There is no school, no health facility. And then very soon they are saying, oh, rebuilding. Imagine how many years ago you lied. You told our father you were going to reconstruct. You told them you were going to rehabilitate. You told them you are going to reintegrate. And today you are still lying from both sides of their mouth. Gowon, as shameless as he is, a shameless animal, is telling them that, yes, Ojukwu actually was the cause. You blame Ojukwu? Even in 100 lifetime, Gowon can never be like the palm sandal of Ojukwu. In 100 lifetime, Gowon, Jakubu, Jack Gowon, you can never be equal to Ojukwu slippers. If we have access to Ojukwu slippers, we will worship that slippers. But Gowon, you are a curse. You are a curse already. Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. But we must continue. Like I said, Gowon is cursed already, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. And of course, our people must understand that the journey has just begun. And we do not have any intention to stop, no intention to go back. We have only one thing in our mind, and that is Biafra restoration. Make no mistake about it. Don't let anybody deceive you regarding that issue. It is Biafra or Biafra. Just trying to get in touch with something here. And like I said earlier, our people must not forget that our leader, Mazen Nandekano, will be on air this evening. In fact, there is just an audio I'm just trying to slot in, but I just don't know how it's not in my phone. And if I can't get it, and then we'll move on with the program.
Announcement. There will be a 2 days fasting and prayer for IPOB/Biafrans worldwide from the 30th day of December to 31st of December 2019 to mark the end of 49 years of slavery. Theme: Biafra Jubilee. The book of Leviticus chapter 25 verse 10. Nigerian vs. Biafran war started on the 6th of July 1967 and ended on the 15th of January 1970. Hence, in January 2020, it will be 50 years the war ended. 50 year is the year of Jubilee, which is freedom from...
Of course, I think I'm playing the wrong clip, but it's unfortunate I don't have that clip I'm supposed to play on my phone, and I can't get it. But having said that, I will pick one call more, and then I end up for this segment. And so if you can send that audio to me, if you are listening to me, the better for us, because after this call, I will be signing up on this segment. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp. Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. And now I think I have received the audio. We'll continue from there.
Announcement. There will be a 3 days fasting and prayer for IPOBs/Biafrans worldwide from the 14th day to the 16th day of January 2020. Remember that Nigeria versus Biafran war ended on the 15th of January 1970. Hence, our jubilee starts from the 15th of January 2020. Theme: fulfill your promise to Biafrans in this year of our jubilee, O God. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, verse 14, and Leviticus, chapter 25, verse 8 to 10. Prayer topics. Day 1, the 14th of January 2020. Returning back to God Almighty. Jeremiah 2:11 to 17. Jeremiah 3:18 to 22. Isaiah 1:16 to 19. Day 2, the 15th of January 2020. Remind God of the covenant he made with our forefathers. The book of Leviticus, chapter 25, 8 to 10. Leviticus 26, 6 to 12. The book of Isaiah 43, 25 to 26. Isaiah 45, 11 to 13. Isaiah 49, 15 to 26. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, 27 to 36. Day 3, 16th of January 2020. Delay not Biafra restoration, O God. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 12, 21 to 28. Exodus 2, 23 to 25. Exodus 3, 6 to 9. The book of Habakkuk 2, 1 to 3. The book of Psalm 18, 6 to 19. Duration of fast. Category A, 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Category B, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Category C, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Category D, dry fasting for the 3 days. Category E, old people, children, pregnant women, and people of medical conditions can fast for 1 hour. Everyone is expected to fast according to the category convenient for him or her. Our God Chukwoki Kabiama will surely answer us according to the multitude of his mercy. Isem, Shalom Umuchineke. This message was prepared by Evangelist Ozaku Nwokike and signed by Mazi Oscar Okeke, head of IPOB Religious Committee. Umuchineke, this is our year of Jubilee 2020, the year of Jubilee, the year of Biafra restoration.
Yes, sir. Kolan WhatsApp, are you still there? Kolan WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Good morning from here. Thank you for holding on. Go ahead, please.
No problem, Mazi. Good morning. Mazi, honestly, I'm very happy for you to pick my call today. Since yesterday or day before yesterday, I've been trying to reach you, but the line was so busy. Too many people, sir. Mazi, yesterday, the Supreme Court, the Tanko Mohammed declared Hope Uzodinma the winner of Imo State. Sorry, we don't need to talk this thing in Radio Biafra, but due to where we come from,
Mbaka is our concern. We told you people, yes, we told the world before now that Mbaka prophecy was already pre-informing the people of their arrangement. They have made this arrangement. This is how they deceive us. They will call one Yoruba church. If they want to deceive the whole Nigeria, they employ one Yoruba pastor. He will now prophesy. And then they will do it and say it's God. When Awusa Fulani is telling you that God created this Nigeria, this is how evil you know they are. Now, to deceive Igbo, they have to take one Igbo Ogogoro pastor, and then he's going to prophesy. Oh, God of Fumbaka has answered prayer. Idiots everywhere. Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir. Sir, could you believe yesterday I was watching a channel television, politics, with Ishegu. There was a man, a lawyer, he's an APC man. They asked him why somebody that come forth become the governor. He said because there are some units in Imo State, they didn't count, about 300 and something units, I don't know. Then those units, Tanko Mohammed emerged to give Hope Uzodinma victorious. Now, I'm asking Tanko Mohammed, in Lagos, during presidential election, there was a city in Lagos, those Surulele in Lagos, where there's no election. Those ones, nobody can't about it. Why they didn't bring all those things? Why Nigeria is a fraud? Why Nigeria is a joke for all this cry loud? Why? And people will be keep quiet now, laughing, think everything is okay. Why people cannot wake up and demonstrate just a little bit? Now everybody will fold hand in their leg now, talking, hey, Nigeria, 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 without no action. What kind of human being are we? What kind of life are we living in that Nigeria? Somebody will wake up tomorrow and say tomorrow is no more, is today, and everybody will keep quiet. Everybody will sit on his comfort zone and stay quiet. Honestly, Mazi, I'm very, very proud of you. We all are focusing in Biafran freedom. It's what we want. And this platform is for Biafra only. It's not for Nigerian politics. I thank my elder system, for his resolute and his well speech on never again. And there will be again. There will be a war again. Mazi, may Chukwuka bless you and bless our leader, Mazi Nandekalo, and Uchemefo, and the principal officer of IPOB. I say, may Chukwuka bless everybody. We are there and we must continue. All hail Biafra.
Biafra, we hail thee. Our people must get ready, no matter what they do, no matter the plan they put up, they have failed. Call on the line. Good evening, good morning from here, my brother, monitoring spirit.
My personal savior and my Lord, the savior of Trump. Trump, you are my father. I love you so much. My leader, by the name Martin Namdekano, is your savior. And is the savior of every human being on this planet. We can see it. Imagine it started here. For this Taliban that Britain has brought into our land to kill us, to make us valueless as a human race. It's an insult to get us all over the world. They know to this. Who can pretend? Who is pretend? Imagine pretend from their own nation, come to our own nation, to occupy our land, and use whatever is our land to enrich themselves, and we are here suffering. It's an insult. And so, in Ketan, we're awful. That woman, man, yeah, better use you. Tell them the kind he will do. What is ever? What is he by on the sit at home? I knew that I had about. But again, the word Biafra, the original blood Biafra, not all these bastards they're born in our place. Lena kaze den Afrikani, abara welu no palena, ya akaya sewa ọtọtụ. Lee aka anyị okwu Biafra niile ekekere ụwa na-eme aka anyị ihe onye tara otuto. Ome mma ama agala, ome ndọna na ihe onye na-amaghị ibe gosi ya nke onye mepara otuto. But as I overhear, the information is getting to you people. Every Biafra in Nigeria army, every Biafra in Nigeria Navy, every Biafra in every forces they have restored to make sure that they wipe their people. To my leader, what you know now is to compile to something we know from our leader when Biafra is ready. Our leader will lead you to see people to catch them life and direct. In a hundred, all them now you to to catch them people. They can the car will follow you. That is the most essential. You know, every Biafra, if you know that already is not talking in your community. The only happiness we have is to make sure that the radio Biafra is in your community. That is the only thing you can do for Biafra. I'm going to tell you that
Biafra, we hail you. Thank you very much. And this is where we draw the curtain for this morning segment. The truth cannot be overemphasized. If they like, let them remember Operation Python dance. It doesn't concern us. Mbaka, begin to see more prophecy. All of you will be disgraced. It was 2015. Every pastor was prophesying. Where is Suleiman? That our leader will be disgraced internationally and locally. Idiots everywhere. But of course, you can prophesy your own handwork already. Fulani herdsmen reaping everybody, killing everybody in your community. Your prophecy don't get there. One Nigeria, my foot. Of course, as I'm signing off here, sincere appreciation to those who were able to call them. My apology to those that cannot receive their call at this moment. Do not forget our leader will be on 7 p.m. Biafran time. Make sure you are waiting. We are going home and there is no two ways about it. It is our right to self-determination. It is our right to civil disobedience. And this they call war. They call hate speech. Idiots.
Be free until Biafra.
No negotiation, no compromise. All we want is Biafra. Our self-determination, they call it hate speech. We want referendum, they come forward. Our lives are not saved in Nigeria. Spilling our blood for no just cause. Biafran self-determination, they call it hate speech. We want referendum, they come forward. Killing my people like Christmas good too. No more to election in Biafra land. So we are crying, let us go to return. Then Yamaga Mesha have expired. We are tired of your soup. Intimidation is too much to return. Then incarceration is too much. Whenever wicked ones from Biafra land, they impose on us to be our leaders. Killing and wasting innocent life, we can't take it anymore. Whenever wicked ones from Biafra land, they impose on us to be our leaders. Killing and wasting innocent life, we can't take it anymore. If you pretend, you must let us go to return, to return. Yamaga Mesha have expired. Remember Biafra genocide. To return. The Zuriba massacre. We are tired of the Zoo. Biafra freedom is not a crime. We must restore our papa's land. We can't take this torture anymore. Biafra is last hope of black race. Biafra freedom is not a crime. We must restore our mother's land. We can't